Can I get 10,000 bucks in just under an hour in Adopt Me? Greetings everyone, it is the 2 times bucks weekend and I'm here with my alt account because we're going to attempt a challenge to get as much bucks as possible in just an hour. As you can see, I have 84,000 bucks right here on my main account, and on my other account, I have a total of 43,000 Adopt Me bucks. I'm going to try to get 10,000 bucks combined, so let's get started with the grinding. Since this is the first speed grinding video on this channel, I do know that grinding can get a little boring, so I'm going to do a voiceover and chat with you guys while I grind so you don't get bored when watching the video. I actually asked some people on Discord for some prompts that I can use for this video, so some of you guys recommended a few things that I can talk about while I do the grinding. So the first topic that somebody recommended me to do is to talk about my goals for the future. I do have a lot of goals these days for Adopt Me and also for my channel, and I'm actually planning to make some more mega pets since I haven't been making them recently. One of the mega pets I want to make is a mega green butterfly. I think that it looks super cool when it is mega, like how the body glows, and I actually have 2 of the neon green butterflies right now. So I do want to get it done by the end of this month or maybe the start of next month in August. Since I do need to trade for 2 more neon green butterflies or maybe 8 regular ones, and I also have to grind some more HR potions to feed the green butterflies so you make the mega pet. I also want to make a mega line cup since I do think that it's really cute, and I've actually been trying to trade for the neon ones, but I've been getting a lot of declines since they are quite hard to find, and a lot of people trade them for overpays only since I do know that they're gaining in demand and they're rising in value as well. So I kind of gave up on it as it's just too hard for me, and I kind of just want to focus on making the mega green butterfly, which is my main goal for making megas. And I do want to know what mega pets you guys are making, since I know that a lot of people like to make megas in the Adopt Me, and I know that some of my friends, they're making like some kind of mega pets as well. Like my friend Dea, who is also a YouTuber, she's making a mega ostrich, which is a super adorable pet. I have one as well, and I did actually give her one of my regular ostrich in return for a hummingbird, so I'm very thankful for that trade. So let me know what mega pets you guys tend to make this year. Since we were on the topic of Adopt Me YouTubers, I think a great topic that I can talk about next is my favorite content creators for Adopt Me. So some of my favorite Adopt Me YouTubers are To The Place, Dirty Dea, Link, Kiwar, Mari, and a lot more. So be sure to check their videos out. I'm probably going to put them on the screen right now. And I've actually been joining a lot of lives recently, especially from Dea, Link, and also Kira, since they do very interactive lives. Like we played Fleeted Facility and also Murder Mystery 2, and they were quite fun, as I do love joining them, as I can interact with people who are within this community. Also think that is like super fun to do lives. I kind of want to do them one day, but I do use a voice changer, so I don't think I can host lives on this YouTube channel. But maybe one day I can do them. If you guys are interested in joining my lives, you can let me know, and I can maybe think about hosting some lives on my channel. I've actually commissioned my favorite Adopt Me YouTuber, which is Link, for a house, and she is working on it. It's going to be a Queenslander house, and I'm probably going to make a video once it is done. It's looking super cute right now, and it's kind of like a beachy tropical theme, and I'm super excited to see how that's going to turn out and how the house will look once it is done. I might do a house tour video by the end of the week, if it is done. I was actually fixing my uploading schedule yesterday since I was preparing for the videos that I want to upload and film for the upcoming weeks, and it's probably going to be super fun since I planned a bunch of trading videos, and also I'm going to explore something that is not something that I've done before, like maybe some speed building as well. So it's going to be very fun to film and record those videos. I have a lot more time these days as I'm on my summer break, so I'm going to try to post 2 to 3 times a week, maybe 3 if possible, since I do have to edit those videos and it takes like 8 to 10 hours to edit one. Maybe I'll do some like less edited videos sometimes just so I can upload more. But I do know that you guys like the fast-paced trading videos, so I'll be sure to keep doing those as well. If you guys have any video ideas, I would love to hear them, so just drop them in the comments below so I know what videos to make next. I'm also planning on making more tips and tricks videos since I do know that a lot of people like to watch them. Maybe I'll do some on how we can grow inventory and become rich in Adopt.me, so that might be something I'll do in the future. So just let me know what you guys would like to watch on my channel. I guess I can talk about some exciting things that has happened today. So I think this is going to be uploaded tomorrow on Monday. So this is Sunday right now, and I actually traded my Mega Golden Penguin away for a Mega Alley Cat and a Young Goose. I checked the value website earlier and I saw that it is a huge win, which I kind of didn't expect. I am very surprised to see that the Mega Alley Cat is worth 0.3 something for dragons, which is a lot, and the Young Goose also has high demand, which makes the trade even better. I guess I can talk more about what has happened recently in my life. I've been working on a painting because somebody wanted me to make a book cover for their book. So I actually started painting using watercolor and also drawing with colored pencils. So that's kind of a fun project that I started doing this week. I am kind of struggling to pick a color scheme for the painting though, and I think that it's turning out okay, which is great to know. I'm also doing some other watercolor paintings since I do think that they are fun to make, and I have quite a lot of ideas that I want to do with my art, so I'm just trying to make as much creative art as I can during the summer break so I can make use of my time. I also like doing acrylic paintings and also gouache, if you know what that is. They're just super fun to make, and I like that they have really solid colors, and it's just so fun to do art these days. I also like doing portraits, as I've done quite a few sketches and like paintings and also drawings of some people that I like. I guess I can talk about my favorite movies or shows these days, since I had someone giving me a prompt, which is to talk about my favorite movie. So I actually sketched the Huntress in K-pop Demon Hunters recently, as I was kind of bored and I did it on my sketchbook. I think that the movie is great. They got really good soundtrack as well. They're on par with the songs that I've been listening to recently, as I do love K-pop songs, and I listen to a lot of different groups like, Puberty, Nari, Tesla, Nari. Yeah, I do like Kasai and also some K-pop groups. Like I've been listening to Blackpink's Jump, Twice, This Is For, which is their latest comeback, and also love different groups like 17, a Bloom, if you know who that is, since I did post quite a few shorts using the audio from a Bloom song, Echo. It is such a great song. They are the original singers of 50/50's Cupid, so I love them a lot. I guess I should recommend some songs to you guys as well. I'm going through my playlist and I think some of the good songs I've been listening to recently is like Huntress Golden and also Rescene's Deja Vu. Rescene is spelled Rescene. I think it's such a great song. It gives like nostalgic vibes and I just love the song overall. They also have a different song which is Glow Up, and it is also great. I recently heard it at the shopping mall and it was played while I was in the dressing room, so that was something that happened, I guess. I feel like I'm jumping from topic to topic quite quick, so let me just find a topic that I can stick to and maybe talk about. Okay, I think a fun topic that I can do is how I got into playing Adopt Me. I think it was summer of 2020 when I started watching Adopt Me videos because I was watching a YouTuber who is Lankybox. They used to make very fun Roblox gameplays and obbies and stuff. As I was into K-pop, I watched some of their obbies that they played, like the Blackpink obby. So that was something that I found kind of fun watching. And I also discovered that they play Adopt Me as well. So I started watching some videos and I kind of fell in love with the game. I do think that they still post videos, but they're just kind of cringy, I guess. So I don't watch them anymore. So once I discovered the game, I actually didn't start playing it until August 8th, I think. So it was because I didn't know how to open the Roblox account, so I was just watching different kind of Adopt Me videos from YouTubers like I'm Senna, and also I think Moody was kind of active during that time as well. They did like a lot of build challenges, which was fun to watch. And then I started getting into Adopt Me, and yeah, I started, and it has been over 5 years, I think slightly less than 5 years, since it is still July of 2025. So that was how my Adopt Me journey began. I remember it was the Aussie eggs that was in the game when I was playing Adopt Me, and I hatched a lot of the Aussie eggs and I got a lot of koalas, but I didn't get any frogs, so that was quite surprising since they should be the same rarity and there should be the same percentage or chance to get them, but I only ended up getting the koalas and I didn't get the frogs. And I remember I traded for my first legendary on like the 21st, I think, which was quite like not a long time. It was for a red dragon, and I think I traded some ultra rares for it. But then a few days later, I actually hatched Tharite. No, what? No, it's supposed to be no potion because you just hatch it, right? It's a no potion turtle. So it was my first legendary pet that I've ever hatched, and that was such a memorable experience. Like, hatching a legendary pet is just very, very, what am I supposed to say? Like, very fun, I guess. Like, it's just so surprising and shocking to me that I got a legendary pet. So it was so memorable. And then remember, I had some in real life friends who played Adopt Me as well. So she guided me through how I can play this game and do trades and stuff. And then I started doing more trades, and eventually I remember I opened a Tradeaway account and I got so many wins on there. And I got an owl from one of the trades. Honestly, it felt surreal because it is such a great high tier pet. Like, it's just amazing to get the owl. So I started an Instagram account dedicated to posting Adopt Me trades. and I actually got that Instagram account to about 6,000 something followers, which is a lot. But the community on Instagram kind of died down, so I gave up on posting on that account. But it is still up there if you guys want to like follow me on Instagram. I used to post a lot of trades and also giveaways on the Instagram account, and I had quite a lot of friends as well. So I did eventually start my first Adobe YouTube channel, which is called Seas, I think. Or I think it is. It is Seas, but with like a lot of S, so like SEASSS, I think. I don't know if you guys can still find it to channel though, since I've deleted all of my videos, but it is when I started my first YouTube channel as I was posting on Instagram, and I wanted to start posting some long form video as well. I actually did a forest review over there, but it did like get deleted as I didn't want the video to be up there, and I actually posted a lot of other videos as well, like some trading content, some videos where I just try to offer for pets, and also like some trading dump videos. There's a lot of trade videos since I do love the trading in Adopt.me and I don't grind a lot, I guess. So that is why I mainly post trade videos on my channel. I do want to eventually start to post something else, like maybe some builds. So like I said, I'm probably going to do some building videos in the future. And another type of videos I want to start doing is starting over series. Even though I did try to do that about 6 months ago, I ended up giving up on that. And I think it's a great time to start doing more like series and challenges since it is summer and I have a bit more time to upload and edit the videos. So that's something I want to do. Okay, I guess I can move on to the next prompt. So something else I guess I can talk about is my favorites Adobe updates, and I think that's going to be quite fun to talk about. So some of my favorite Adopt.me events has to be from the winter events because they're just super fun, and I think that the mini games are a lot better than the ones in the Halloween event and also in the summer event. To be honest, the Summer Fest this year is a little disappointing. I'm not a big fan of the pets that they are pushing out, like the kelp waiters, I think it is, and also the Mermicorn is also quite disappointing since the balloon unicorn is just so much cuter and it looks so much better with the blue color than like the green kind of like seaweed color that it has right now. So that's something that I'm not a fan of. The winter events are just much more fun, and I do love the pets from there, like I think the husky, the snow owl, and like the snow monkey is also from the winter event, and I also played the winter event last year. And is it the snowman fighting game? I don't know what it's called, but that was super fun and just so interactive. You get to fight the snowman with other players, and I think that's just much better of a game than the ones that we're getting this year, where we're just like sinking the pirate ships and fighting the coconut thing? No, the kelpers? The kelp? Whatever that is called. So I just think that the winter events are just so much better. I do kind of like the egg updates as well, because you get to hatch different kind of eggs, and the moon eggs was quite great. I liked the Snorgle, the Pop Tune, and I think there was the Hop Bob. Yeah, I liked those 3 pets. And the pet that I didn't like was the Moon Pine. I think I talked about it during my Poor to Rich challenge with your girlie, and this is not my favorite pet, I guess. So it's my least favorite pet from the Moon Egg. I also really liked what was it, I also kind of like the Sunshine games that they did last year with the Sunshine Pass. As I think that those games are quite fun to grind, and I did eventually got a cheetah from it. So it was quite a fun event that we got from Adopt Me. Okay, let's move on to something else since we've been talking about this for a while. I think we can talk about this topic. It's my favorite Roblox games. So I do play quite a lot of games on Roblox. Some games I have been obsessed with in the past include Arsenal, which is a gunfighting game. I played it with my schoolmates in the past, and it was quite fun to play together. And I also liked Fish for a while, even though the game kind of died off. It was quite relaxing to just fish for fishes. Yeah, and also just to explore different areas and islands and go to different places. So that was pretty fun to play. I also enjoy playing Fleet of Facility. I think that the gameplay is really cool. You get to team up with people and also work as a team to hack computers. And I just think that it's a very fun game to play. We recently played it on QS Live, and I joined her, so that was quite fun to play as well. And when we played together, I actually got to become the beast once, I think, and I didn't end up catching anyone in free stumps, so uh, I am kind of bad at the game. I also didn't manage to escape in the various rounds that I played with them. So I definitely have to improve on escaping and also just how I play the game. Another game that I like is Score a Garden, which is very popular. I think that it broke like the world record or something. About 20 million active players at once. So I like the game. It's very calming to play, and you got to customize your own garden with plants that you like, and you can just plant your own seeds and wait for it to grow. And it's also super cool that you can get huge fruits and different kind of flowers from the game. So it is a very fun game to play if you are like kind of bored of Adopt Me and just want to get a break from it. I also liked Restaurant Tycoon, where you just kind of cook food and also serve food and manage a restaurant yourself. You also get to design how it looks on the inside, and I think that's just a super cool feature because some tycoon games, they only let you grind for the money and then you just buy stuff and you don't get to have your own design and customize things. So that's why I like to play Restaurant Tycoon. I also used to play Volleyball Legends, and also there was this game which is called, I think, Cabin Crew Simulator. So you fly a plane and you just serve the people who are on the plane, and you just managed a plane, I guess, like you are part of the cabin crew. So that's quite fun as well, and you get to roleplay and kind of experience being a flight attendant. Okay, some other stuff that I can talk about. It has been like 20 minutes of yapping, which I have never done before, so I'm sorry if this gets kind of awkward, and probably a lot of people already left mid-video because it's just not as interesting as some of my other videos, but this is supposed to be a chill grind, so it's not something that is like very overwhelming or super like exciting. If I were to do lives, I can probably yap more with you guys and actually get to interact with you. So I do want to do that one day. I just don't know when that will be the case because I'm not too comfortable with doing a voice review yet. I actually... should I talk about this? I think I should. I actually have quite a few Adopt Me, no, not Adopt Me, just basically YouTube channels on YouTube, as I do create some K-pop content that combines different funny moments from the idols and turn them into a video. So I own few of the channels who they are dedicated to three different groups and idols. So I do love to watch the variety content that they do because it's just super fun. They are so funny, and I think that is like making the videos is also super fun. Like I like to edit those videos because the idols are just so hilarious, and it's just so fun to make. Okay. Something else. I'm running out of topics already. Okay, I actually got something to talk about. I'm going to give a few tips on how you can grind in Adopt Me and get more bugs, since this is a grinding video and I think that is super useful to you guys if I can give some tips on how I grind and get things done. So first of all, you definitely need a grind home, and you basically need a room with a lot of bathtubs or showers. Showers is usually quicker, so you can get the task done faster. You also need the pet bowls for the first tea and also the eating task. And then, not the eating task, the hungry task. And then you also need somewhere that the pet can poop and pee. I think it's called like a... Now, actually, no, I have no idea what it's called, but you can find it on the building menu. You also need somewhere that the pet can sleep, so a pet bed would be great. Or you can also use a crib, which is cheaper than the pet bed. And then you also need pianos, since those are what you can use to complete the board task. And it's not like necessary if you don't have enough bucks to buy them, since you can still go to the playground and do the task. But the main things you need is the shower, the crib or pet bed, and also the pet bowls and the potty thing. And then you should also get an out account because that helps you to grind more bugs, and you can have 2 of the pets equipped. And also with your baby, like being a baby on your out account, you can earn a little more bucks than having only 1 account. And then you need if you are grinding bugs, you need the lure box, and you can get to open it every 4 hours, and you can basically grind some more bugs using the lure box, because it is like 10 to 100 bucks, I think, if you get the bugs from the lure box. And you also get a chance to get a legendary frostbite cup, which is quite cute, and it's just worth a chance to try to get it, so make sure you get the lure box as well. You also should log in daily, since you have your daily login rewards, as if you log in like every day, you can get about 25 to 200, I think, bucks in the Adopt Me, so that's another way you can earn bucks. If you're rich, you are employed, and you got the Robux, you can spend it on getting the gift certificate. I think it's called the Pet Handler Pro certificate, so you can equip 2 of the pets together, and you can get more tasks and get more money from doing that. So you can equip 2 pets with just 1 account, which is better than doing it with an out account in some cases. So if you're rich, or if you can trade for them as well, if you're rich enough in Adopt Me. So that's another way you can earn and grind the bucks. You should also make sure you do the drops every Adopt Me day, because you can get maximum amounts of 50 bucks, and it's just super helpful to get more bucks and grind more. You should also use the lemonade stand, the hot sauce stand. I think there's also the ice cream truck, the cocoa stand, I think. So these are some different ways that you can sell stuff and earn more bucks as well. You could also sell some outfits if you are if you're great at building avatars and dressing up and stuff. So you can sell those outfits, and you could get like 50 bucks, 100 bucks, whatever you set the amount to. and that's a pretty good way to earn money as well. You didn't know there's also a taxi cab which you can use to earn bucks. So you drive people around the map and then actually don't see people using them, but like you could possibly try to get people to use your taxi cab, and when you complete a ride and drive the person to the right place, you get a little bit more bucks as well. So that's another way you can earn bucks. One last thing that you can watch out for is the 2x bucks grinding event, which comes into Adopt Me every few months, which is like the one that is in the video right now, so you get more bucks, and it is super helpful if you want to earn more. So just make sure that you prepare for it, and make sure to check out if there's any bucks earning updates that where you can earn more bucks than usual. So I'll also make a video on how you can prepare for different Adopt Me updates, because I think that is very helpful to help you get rich, as well as to know information about what's going to come up next in Adopt Me. I might upload it next week, so let's see when that will be out, and make sure you turn on your notifications so you don't miss out the video, as I'll be giving out some super useful tips, and they're going to be very helpful for you to prepare for any updates that Adopt Me is going to do in Adopt Me. So once I'm done with the walking task on my owl and also the petting task on my Dalmatian, that's basically going to be the end of the grinding challenge, and we will see how much bucks we get, and let's hope that we get enough bucks to beat the challenge. Okay, so we're done, and on my main account, I have a total of 87,000 bucks, which is quite a lot. I think I earned about 3,000 bucks on this account, and we also have to check out what amount of bucks we got on the out account, so let's see. On my out account right now, I have 45,480 bucks, which is quite a lot. Now I'm going to use my perfect math skills. Actually, I'm just going to use my calculator to calculate how much bucks we got. Unfortunately, we didn't beat the challenge, but we still got a huge chunk of bucks, which is great. And that's basically going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya!